Hello friends, fancy seeing you here in my living room. You're watching Sweet Caroline Beauty and my name is Caroline. Today I'm making a video on a Sephora haul that I did for my birthday, and I know it's kind of late and I've been holding on to these items and I haven't been able to play with them because I've been meaning to make this video. So thank God I'm doing that now, because then I can dig into all of these really pretty items, and yeah, I'm really excited. Shout out to my boyfriend who took me to Sephora for my birthday to get my birthday gift, and this is everything that he got me, so thanks, Brandon. Here's the bag of stuff. I finally got a big bag. This is my first time getting a big bag at Sephora, so I was like really happy. Obviously, walking out of that store was like amazing for me. So let's go ahead and dig in. If you notice, I have nothing on my face at all. I don't really even have any moisturizer on. So I'm kind of like drying up like SpongeBob in that episode where he's like, water. But I'm going to go ahead and start off with all the skincare products that I purchased, that we purchased at Sephora. To start off, I want to show you the cleanser that I got. I got this cleanser in my BoxyCharm for one of my subscription boxes, and I really liked it. So I had it for like a cool month before I used it, and then when I started using it, I was like really obsessed with it. It smells good. It's really gentle on the skin. This is the Farmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. So it's paraben free, formaldehyde donor free, it's synthetic fragrance free, it's phthalate free. I don't know what that means, but it's mineral oil free and it's cruelty free. So it's an ultra gentle facial cleansing gel that washes away surface oil, impurities, pollution residue, and makeup while nourishing the skin with our proprietary honey blend and hyaluronic acid. Formulated with sensitive skin in mind, this mild, low-lather cleanser helps maintain skin's natural moisture barrier. Soap-free, sulfate-free for all skin types. So, I like to use this on my skin, especially if I'm removing makeup. So, it's really good for that stuff. Like you heard, it has hyaluronic acid, which is it's a skin plumper, because hyaluronic acid helps your skin retain like I think 100 times more moisture than it would without hyaluronic acid. So it gives you that really nice plumpy effect. Next, of course, I stocked up on my Tatcha, the Dewy skin cream. This, you know, you already know that I always have on deck. This is going to be my third jar. I'm currently going through my second. Already halfway done with it, so I gotta back up because I can't live without it. Next, which I'm gonna use right now because like I said, I don't have anything on my skin, I got the Murad Vita-C Eyes Dark Circle Corrector. And this I got because I saw a lot of good reviews on it on Instagram and YouTube, and a lot of people are raving about it. So let me tell you what the description is. It's a gold stabilized vitamin C eye serum, fights the look of dark circles, blue, brown, and red tones in as little as 2 weeks. One of a kind Vita-C complex enhances L-absorbic acid stability and potency. Red and brown algae extracts help improve the look of under eye puffiness, as light reflecting microminerals instantly brighten. So, and I can use this AM and PM, so it's safe during the day and it's great at night. So this is perfect for me because I have dark circles. Sometimes I wake up with puffiness. My bags are insane. I don't sleep well sometimes. So, you know, like adult problems. I'm really excited to use this. So let me go ahead and open this and use it. So I'm going to take it on my ring finger.
kind of jumped out into my middle finger, but let's grab it with my ring finger.
This is just one pump, and kind of a lot came out, so hopefully I can kind of control that in future uses. It's very thin, so that's nice. It feels really, really refreshing. I'm gonna tap it into my brow bone, and then I'll tap it into my under eye. And I'm being as gentle as I possibly can because your under eye, the skin around your eye is very thin and it's very sensitive. So if you rub aggressively, it might cause your skin to get more wrinkles, and that kind of defeats the purpose. So be gentle, guys. It feels really nice. So I'll get back to you guys in 2 weeks and let you know how I feel about this product. Next, I got another moisturizer. So this is the Clinique Moisture Surge, and this has been around for forever. This is probably the moisturizer your mom and your grandma use and stuff like that. But I've heard really, really good things about it. It's a 72-hour auto-replenishing hydrator. So basically it hydrates for 72 hours, which is great. It says, same addictively refreshing gel cream you love, now enhanced to deliver almost twice as much hydration at the end of the day than it did before. Works non-stop for 72 hours. Testing proves it, even after washing your face. Auto-replenishing technology actually helps skin create its own internal water source to continually rehydrate itself, then locks in all that moisture for an endlessly plump, dewy, healthy looking glow. Use under or over makeup or as a 5-minute mask. So I can use this as a moisturizer and just wait for my skin to absorb it before using any makeup that I'm gonna use. Or I can grab like a little bit of a thicker layer. Say my skin is really, really dry, maybe in like the winter months. I can apply like a little bit of a thicker layer, leave it on for 5 minutes, and then kind of lather it into the skin. And that's going to give me like the ultimate hydration possible. So I'm gonna actually use this today. I've never used it before, so I'm really excited to see and feel what it's like. I'm just gonna take what's on the top. So here's my little jar. This is the little like protector. I'm gonna take what's on this little protector, and I'm just taking a pea-sized amount on the tip of my middle finger. I'm gonna place that into my palm, and then I'll rub both of my hands, and then I'll pat this into my skin. And of course, I'll put it on my neck. Feels really nice. I do feel like hella moisturized right now. So this is really nice. Next, I got the Fresh Sugar Watermelon Hydrating Lip Balm. I've gone through one of these, but it was I think the vanilla sugar. And I just love the texture. I love the way it feels, and I love the way it smells. I haven't tried this watermelon scent, but especially with the COVID stuff, they don't let you like try things or touch the samples. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it right now to prep my lips for any makeup that I'm gonna put on. So it's brand new, look at that. Oh, it smells so good. So I'll just take some at the tip of my nail, and then I'll place it on my lip. And then with my ring finger, I'll just lather my lips. That feels so good. It smells so good. I just kind of want to eat it. Tastes good too. So now that we're done with the skincare and all the stuff that I got from Sephora in the skincare section, I'm gonna move on to makeup. I'm giving you guys major mustache vibes today. Sorry. I haven't been able to get it waxed. Don't judge. So I'm really trying to transition away from foundation, and especially for like daily makeup application, I want to transition to tinted moisturizer. So I got two, and I've already used the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. It's got broad spectrum SPF 25. There you go. And this is the bee's knees. Honestly, it looks so good on the skin. I used it in my Virgo shoot. It looked amazing, flawless. Of course I said it because it's very luminous. Like, it gives you that glow from within. So it gives you a dewy finish, which is great, but for photo shoots, like, it could be a little bit too dewy. But I did set it with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and it looked wonderful. It looked amazing, and it gave me that sun protection that I love, especially during the photo shoot. We were like outside in like really, really, really hot weather, and the sun was just beaming on me. I literally was out there for 30 seconds and I started sweating profusely. But this didn't move, it didn't budge, it looked really great in photos and everything. So I got the light medium, and the packaging inside looks like this. I don't know, I really loved it. It was amazing. But yeah, I've been using this quite a bit, especially because I kind of got like a tanner shade. So in the winter, like, I'll have to go a little bit lighter. So I'm trying to use this as much as I can during the end of summer and beginning of fall before my tan goes away. So that one's great. Highly recommend. Believe all the raves and the reviews about it. It's a really great tinted moisturizer. Next, I got the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen. So I'm loving all the sunscreen in these products. So this one I've actually purchased and been purchasing for the past 5 years. So I want to say this is my fourth bottle of it, and I love it. It looks really good on the skin. I recommend it to everybody. And everybody who uses it loves it. So this is what I'm going to use today. This is the shade Light 3 Groenland. Groenland. So let me share the description with you actually for both of these. So starting with the Halo, it says, our studio artists love this weightless tinted moisturizer, which is infused with primer, so it lasts all day. See, that makes a lot of sense because it really does last all day and it looks flawless. It melts in effortlessly, enhancing skin with light, natural looking coverage and a long wearing glow. So I don't know about light coverage because it's pretty full coverage. Like, it covers really well. It covers like a foundation would, but not in a bad way. It looks great. It doesn't look cakey. It looks very skin-like. So it's all in one. It primes, perfects, protects, and hydrates. It gives you a healthy glow and a dewy finish, which is what I said. No creasing, caking, or settling. This is true. It's all true. Packed with skin-loving ingredients, infused with goji berries, gold, and peptide, with SPF 25 for environmental protection. Thank you. To use, you need to shake it and tap on with fingers and blend. So this is good to apply with your fingers, but I have been using a brush. So I'll try it with my fingers later on. I just hate that when I apply stuff with my fingers, I end up getting it everywhere, like on my vanity, on doorknobs, on my cell phone, on my clothing. Like, I don't know, I don't know. I'm just a mess. And then for the Nars, it says, Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, Broad Spectrum, SPF 30 Sunscreen, UVA, UVB Protection. This lightweight This lightweight oil-free tinted moisturizer immediately helps thirsty skin feel hydrated. It has been proven to help reduce the appearance of discoloration and dark spots caused by hyperpigmentation for a clearer and brighter complexion in just 4 weeks. It obscures the appearance of lines, wrinkles, pores, and other imperfections. Broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen adds a translucent veil of protection. It's oil-free, paraben-free, synthetic fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, and directions for use. Smooth a small amount over entire face prior to makeup application. May also be worn alone as a sunscreen to create a smooth complexion. Amazing. I've been using it forever and it gives you this really nice light coverage. So this is like a really light coverage. So it's not gonna like completely cover any pimples, but it's gonna smoothen out the look of your skin. So let's go ahead and open this up and use it. I want you guys to see what it looks like. So it comes in this kind of packaging, which is really easy to use. I love that it's like a snap-on top, snap-on, snap-off top, and I could just close it really easily. So like literally squeeze it out onto my hand, which I will. Just a little bit of product, and then I can cover it immediately. That I really, really like about this kind of a packaging. And I will probably, I can travel with this much easier than I can with this. But I do love this tinted moisturizer, don't get me wrong. It's just like, you know, packaging specifications. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Macchiato 0.13 brush. And I've used this before. I like it because it's small and it'll give me like a really light coverage. I'll start in the center of my face, 'cause that's where I want the most coverage. And then I have some redness right here from some breakouts that I got. And it's really going to lighten that redness. It's not going to completely get rid of it, but it's going to lighten it up. So this is a daily use tinted moisturizer. I literally would use this every single day. I think my favorite thing about this tinted moisturizer is that it gives me that really skin-like texture or finish that I love in any type of complexion products. And the greatest thing about it is that if you want more coverage, you could definitely build on the coverage. Now, all Nars products, they recommend to use your fingers for like a nicer finish because of the warmth in your fingertips. It really just helps it sit on your skin really nicely. But like I said, when I use my fingers, I get stuff everywhere, and that's probably the main reason why I don't really like to use my fingers. But sometimes I do, you know, like sometimes I'm feeling froggy and I don't give a damn if it gets everywhere. But this is a really nice brush. It's really small, kind of looks like an eyeshadow brush, but it works for foundation, it works for concealer, and this is in my makeup bag right now. I love it. And if you just use like nice even stroking motions, like from top to bottom, or like if you're starting in the middle, from like middle outward, like you're gonna get a really, really nice, seamless finish. Next, concealer. So I did get some concealer, some really cool, trendy concealer. So I got the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. This is the high coverage multi-use concealer. It lasts 24 hours because it says 24H on there. So I'm assuming this should last 24 hours when I apply it onto the skin. So I'm using the shade 2.3, and it comes in a really nice packaging. It looks right there. And it has a really nice big dofa applicator. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and I'm gonna apply it directly onto the skin in the places that I want some extra coverage. So obviously underneath my eyes. This is gonna be a little bit lighter than my complexion, and I got it like that so that I can use it to brighten my under eye. Yeah. So I'll start right here and I'll place another dot right at the end of my eye. That's gonna give me like a lifted look. And let's put a nice little tap on my eyelid, and then we'll do more on this side. Exactly in the same areas. So this is a matte finish concealer, which means it's not gonna give me that dewy complexion. It's gonna give me that matte complexion. And generally under your eyes, well, me specifically, I prefer a matte under eye over a dewy one, just because I do have like, I guess inset eyes, so I do have that line. And when I use a dewy finish, it enhances it a little bit more. It kind of accentuates that feature, which I don't necessarily like. So when I use a matte finish, it kind of just makes it look a little more flatter, and it does not, like, it removes the shadows is what I'm trying to say, and it looks great. The same brush, very versatile brush. When you want to blend two products together, you want to use tapping motions. It's going to give you a nice seamless blend. With this concealer, it's so pigmented that you really just need a little bit of product. So that product, this is gonna last you a long time, just because you really don't need a lot of product to get that coverage that you desire. Nothing, barely any product. And then whatever's left on the brush, I can highlight the high points of my face if I want to. And that's it. I've already brightened my under eyes. Complexion's almost done. I just want to show you what else I got. So I got two Fenty products. I got the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. So I'm gonna use that today, Abby. So this is what it looks like. Look how pretty. Shiny. And I got the shade number 3 Macchiato. Brand new cream bronzer. Gorgeous. So I don't know if this shade's gonna suit me, but I did my best to like find one that does. And I kind of want to use this like on the daily. So I didn't want something to be like really dramatic contour to give me that kind of like dramatic contour. So I got something on the lighter side. So hopefully shade 3 works for me. And I'm using the Morphe E4. It's a nice angled contour brush, I think. I'm placing it into the product, like tapping it in so that I can get some of the product on the bristles. And then I'm gonna start kind of next to my eye, but on top of my cheekbone. Like right where my cheekbone begins, that's where I'm gonna start pressing. And this is gonna bring some color into my skin, into my complexion. And then I'll bring it a little bit closer. I'll bring it down towards the apples of my cheeks, but not directly on the apple of my cheek. So just right next to it. This is perfect. It looks so good. It's very, it's like a very natural finish. So I'm gonna take some more of this product and put it into my forehead. put it onto my forehead. And I'm just tapping it into my hairline. I'm tapping it into my hairline to bring some color back into my complexion and adding shadows and kind of matching it a little bit more, my whole face with my arm, essentially. So we'll add some underneath the jawline to kind of snatch it back. We're tucking it in. So you're creating a shadow underneath to give the appearance that you don't really have a double chin. Next, my other Fenty product. It's also a cream complexion product. I got the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. And this is what it looks like. And I got it in the shade Rosé Latte. So I think it's shade 10. And I got this one because I have a lot of like pinky corally brushes, but I don't have anything that's a little bit more of like on, I want to say the natural side, because this is like a rose blush. I mean, it looks a little bit deep and stuff like that, but it's got a more cool tone undertone. And I don't have any blushes that look like this. So I'm going to use that same Morphe E4 brush, and I'm going to tap into this. Oh, I think I did show you guys what it looked like. So cute. I'm going to tap into this one. Packing in the product. And I'm going to start a little bit on the high point of my cheekbone. So now this is where I started the bronzer right here. So a little bit closer to my eye, I'm going to start patting this in. And I'm not going to go all the way to the apples of my cheekbones either, because when I do that specifically for the shape of my face, it kind of accentuates my cheeks. Like, I have really big cheeks naturally. And when I gain weight, it goes into my cheeks. And so I like to kind of give my face a lift and give myself some cheekbones by applying it on the higher points of my cheekbone and next to the apple of my cheek, but not directly on top, because that's going to make my cheek look a little bit fuller. So I want it to look a little more snatched. So I'm just going to apply it right here, and that's it. It's a nice natural color. Very nice. I'm into it. All right. So remember how I said, like, I don't really like a dewy under eye, and I absolutely have to set it now that I'm older too, because I have wrinkles and my concealer will start creasing and like in between my wrinkles, like in the depths of the wrinkle, I will be creasing. So I'm gonna get close up and you can see it. I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying to show you that it's a little bit creased already, you know? So I'm just gonna take the brush that I used to blend out my concealer, and I'm going to smoothen that out so I don't have that creasing, and then I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna set my under eyes. And I did get a product for that. I got the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. Ooh. And I got the shade Y225. I don't know if you can see. Comes in a really cool compact, like this. It has the shade on the back. Ooh, look at that. Bam. So let's hope that this shade matches me. I know, like, it's a lot harder these days to kind of like try things on when you go to the makeup store because of COVID and stuff like that, but Sephora has a really nice like return policy, so if something doesn't match your skin, you can go ahead and return it or swap it out with something that might match a little bit better. And if that doesn't work, you can do it again, like return, swap out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out, and I'm gonna try this out with the little sponge that it gives you. It's got a nice fuzzy side on one side, and then the other side is your typical like face makeup sponge. So I wonder if I should use the fuzzy side. I'm gonna use it. We'll see how it goes. Here goes nothing. So I'm taking some of this product and I'm gonna apply it directly on my under eye. So just make sure I have no creasing. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply. So it is a little bit darker than my concealer, but that's totally fine with me. I'll make it work. I love a matte under eye. You see the difference? It looks good. It smoothed it out so nicely. So since I'm running out of my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, I think that's what it's called, powder, I'm gonna go ahead and start using this. It looks so good. I'm a fan. And the reason why I didn't do my powder before, like my bronzer and blush, is because you don't want to use a cream product over a powder product, because then that'll just kind of make it patchy. So you want to use your powder after your cream product. It's such a big difference. This is what I mean. So you see the hollowness right here? It's almost completely gone. Like you really can't see it that much on this side, and that's why I like to use a matte powder to set my under eye. It's fantastic. Amazing! I love it. This is so good. I'm so happy. Okay, so now I'm gonna set the rest of my face. So right underneath my cheekbone, I'm gonna create like a nice invisible line, and then I'm gonna take my bronzer. I don't really want to set this cream area because it's going to take away from all the color, so I'm not really gonna do that, but I am gonna blend this line so that there's no harsh lines. I'm gonna do that to the other side. So right underneath my cheekbone. And then on my chin. Right here, my upper lip, the mustache must be invisible. So if I gotta add powder to that, so be it. I have a mustache, it's so bad. There is one last product that I got, and I'm really excited to show you because I don't think I've ever really gone out of my way to like buy a highlighter kit, but I feel like throughout the years I've gotten rid of so many highlighters that I don't like, and now I'm left with just like a few. And I really want to play with more highlighter, especially like different shades and tones of highlighter. So I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So pretty. And especially because sometimes I work with deeper toned complexions, and you don't really want to put a light highlighter on them. It's gonna look kind of ashy. So it's got your bronze one, so if I have a really deep complexion, I can use that on them, as well as tourmaline. I can also use that on a deep complexion. I'm gonna use the shade Moonstone today. This is the Juvia's Place highlighter brush number 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this Moonstone shade. We're gonna apply this to the highest points of my cheek, like right here. Ooh, it's very pigmented. Tip of my nose, other side. Cupid's bow, chin, and then we'll add some to the forehead. Oh, that's blinding. It's kind of a lot. Like, I kind of put a little too much, I think. As I put more on. Just kidding. I can grab that blush bronzer brush that I used, and we can tie these in together for a more seamless finish. Boom. Cute. Into it. This is nice. So I went ahead and I added my brows, my mascara, and my lipstick off camera, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys how all of the products just kind of tie into my daily makeup routine, and as you can see, looks fantastic. Just kidding, I'm gonna stop saying that. It looks great. I actually am really pleased with all of the products that I purchased at Sephora for my birthday, and that concludes my birthday haul from Sephora. So thank you again to Brandon for sponsoring this video and all the products that I got on my birthday. You are amazing and I love you. And that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching my video. I'll see you next time on Sweet Caroline Beauty. Have a wonderful day.